Alright, chat. Very late today. That's because the game, I don't know, had an update. Then I was trying to verify the files. Then it couldn't verify the files. So I had to do it all over again. And we got it done. And yeah, happy days. At least we're back on the ground. We're back on the stream, chat. Where I left off was, lads, we are in the end. It might be a short stream. So prepare for that. Regardless, we're going to make the best of it. I've got 10 skill points if I want to spend it. Do I want to spend it? I don't really know, to be honest with you, but I got it. I probably should spend it regardless. I just don't know on what. I really don't know what I would spend it on, but what would I spend it on? Strength. And endurance. Maybe. That seems fine. Fuck it, let's do it. Fuck it, boys. Let's do it. Strength and endurance. Right, so we're in the end game. If you guys did miss the previous episode, link is in the description below. Do go check it out, chat. But yeah, we were in a crazy battle last night. Last stream and last episode, so do go check that out. You guys just need a quick recap. Like I said, we just exited the what do we even call it, like a forge dweller vault kind of, and now we are heading towards a cave to meet Caradoc. We need to speak to Caradoc. We need to speak to all the Del Riata. We've summoned the giants to help us and take down Camelot, and we are definitely in the end game now, boys. We are in the end game now. Let's go speak to everybody. Here's the moot.
We are ready to begin the moot.
Yes.
We were only waiting for your return, once and future king.
Damn.
You were strong enough to
I'm
walk
the future
king's
king, huh?
thread, and you conquered it.
Thank you.
What is your will, my king? What decision have you made regarding the giants?
So, the giants will support your war. They will lead the Del Riata tribes against Camelot.
Glory be to you, once and future king.
Don't mention it.
Fame and honor to you for all time.
Don't mention
Thanks
it, man.
to you, Camelot will fall.
Yes.
And with it, the dead laws and the suppression of the Dalrida tribes.
Yes.
Thank you, my king, for your intervention.
I don't mention it.
I, the voice of the Dalrida tribes, accept your decision with humility and gratitude.
Well, there you go. There you go, blood. So, wrong button. Go to the quest. Yeah, long defeat. I don't know exactly where are we supposed to meet this guy. Ah. You know what? Where are we supposed to meet this guy? Caradoc told me our last meeting place will be at the Charred Conclave. Where the fuck is the Charred Conclave? Charred Conclave. Hello? Charred Conclave. Where is it though? I might have to have a look. How's it going? Amatsky says, good. And you? I don't understand. Apparently there's a bug. I don't understand. Where were you supposed to go? Where is this location? Where's the Chad Conclave? Where is this? Let's see. Bro! So it goes to Connacht. Where is it? Boys, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Good, busy at work at the moment. I don't know. I don't know where it is, boys. I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried. What's this quest called? The Long Defeat. The Long Defeat. Tainted Grail. Okay. Let's go, yeah? Tainted Grail. I spoke to this guy. What? I don't understand. I don't understand, boys. Carrot told me our last meeting place will be at the Chad Conclave. The fuck is it? Abandoned mine. Should I just be looking at all the fucking... What's this? Stone Warden's Vault. King's Threat. Shrine Cellars. Weaver's Sanctum. Warrior's Grave. Druidic's Shrine. Mary Temple. Abandoned Mine Cave. It's not there. Bus of Sagramore. Cave. Cave Hideout. Lover's Hollow. Haunted Well. Tomb of Sir Cozy Cave. Morgan's Hollow. Old Shelter. First Man, the Jaws of Justice. Swamp Crypt, Corrupted Temple. The fuck? Ancient Crypt. Blood Lake. Smuggler's Bay Dungeon. Mansky says check Google. I am doing that. I am definitely. Thank you for the donation, brother. Let's see ya. Okay, well let's go to where this thing is taking us, right? It's taking us over here. Let's just do all of this stuff. I don't know. So yeah, I was here.
Come here. Step closer. I won't bite. Good to see you, stranger. A weird night hit. I'm kept. Just don't tell me you're a Camelosian spy.
I'm not from Camel, but I'm...
But and oh, he's.
I don't know.
Shh. Step closer. I won't bite.
See, this goes back to Kunakt. I don't know, boys. Is it a GG? Might be a GG. Might be a GG, bruv. I mean, worst case, maybe we do some of the side quests and we end it there for our playthrough, but I feel like we should have gotten the ending. What now? I'm about to ask. I don't really know. Maybe I can. Something. Right. Well. Okay, so now I'm here. The long defeat. I mean, hey. Something's there. And we can go up there, so hey, maybe we found something here. Maybe we figured something out here, boys. So let's do this. So we need to go all the way up that way, which is fucking far. Let's go back to the plains. And let's go... I guess we're going for a long walk, boys. Let's go for a long walk. Let's check this map. So if we go... Yeah, I guess we follow the path, right? Is this the path down here? Let's just follow the path. Let's see. Ba 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 bum bum ba ba bum 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 ba da dum ba da dum ba da bum ba bum ba dum ba da dum bum bum ba da ba ba bum bum ba da ba bum bum. Still don't know how to fucking get a horse here, but hey. Oh well. We'll continue, we continue, we continue, continue, we continue, we continue. Do need sage, to be fair. Hey, Mr. Deer. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I disappeared. Great. Alright, I don't remember coming this far, so hopefully we're alright. Why has it become so gloomy? I don't like this. I don't like it, chat. Feels like we're in the depths of the weirdness. Correct. The Wickerman. Come on then. I think we're making progress. There we go. Hey, boys. Oh, how do we get down there? Without dying. Alright. Oh, Excalibur, the sword and the crown. I figured it out! They just don't... I guess you just don't really know where you're Wagwan. There we go. Should be the good ending, Monsky. We're gonna find out.
You finally made it.
I did.
Took you long enough. I hope you're ready, because this is it.
There we go.
Beginning of the end.
What are you talking about? Ready for what?
Ready to finish your journey, of course. You've come far, but every path ends somewhere. Yours ends here.
Wow.
In the heart of it all. Philosophically, not you specifically, but someone like you. Literally. Yes, and I was getting quite bored with the wait.
Okay, so what is this place?
This is the Charred Conclave, a graveyard for druids, burned alive as scapegoats for the Red Death. It's a reminder of what happens when people fear what they don't understand.
So I'd like to know more about the Charred Conclave.
They spoke out. They should have stayed silent. But people, but the
Don't really care, but let's just see.
well, and so
why are you waiting for me here?
to agree. And he.
What can I expect?
First, you're going to meet my former employer.
King Arthur?
We don't see eye to eye anymore, but we both realize that our
Does he mean King Arthur?
collaboration yields results, as shown by you being here.
Fair.
He'll try to sugarcoat the hard truths I've been telling you from the beginning, spin them differently. Never mind. Why waste time here talking about it when you're just a step from the end? It's best if you just go forth. Just remember, but if you've come this far, go on.
Alright, fuck it, bro.
Go on.
YOLO! Am I right, boys? Right, this is definitely a deep. Carry out to my last meeting. Yeah.
At last we meet. I've heard much about you.
Oh,
your choices,
yes,
your determination. Caradoc isn't easily impressed, but he was impressed with you.
Yeah.
Few dare to seek the truth buried in Avalon's shadows. Fewer still make it this far. I was the first. Caradoc followed when my brethren burned and the tear opened. And now, here you are.
Here I am.
A truly rare and joyful occasion.
Let's go with that. What is this place?
What lingers here? It's older than Avalon. Older than anything we know.
Okay.
What you see is the beginning of weirdness itself. Its purest form. Raw potential. Unshaped by anything but its lack of boundaries and limits. Beautiful, isn't it?
Let's go with that, yes.
Oh, forgive my lack of manners. I am Orin.
Princess and Merlin,
I've
yes.
carried the weight of this land's secrets longer than I care to admit. But names mean little. What matters is the task before us. Oh, precisely the opposite of what Caradoc wants.
Oh, shit.
I want you to help me resurrect King Arthur. Properly this time.
I don't know about that. So, he wants to kill him properly and you want to resurrect him properly.
Ridiculous, I know. But yes, that's what it boils down to. At some point, we stopped seeing eye to eye and chose different paths.
I see.
Ultimately, though, both our paths led to you.
Me how?
Yes, please let me explain. By the end of his life, Arthur became obsessed with his legacy.
Alright.
He left mementos, artifacts that embodied the virtues he wanted Avalon to preserve. Excalibur, a symbol of loyalty and sacrifice. The crown of Pendragon, a beacon of courage.
Yes,
but
whatever.
Merlin and the others
Didn't believe that
would be enough.
Of war.
The memory of war, so
Okay.
they acted. When the king died, his soul wasn't allowed to move on. It was shattered. Bound. A clever
Okay.
solution.
Why would they divide the king's soul? This guy's moving like Voldemort in the Horcruxes.
They feared losing what Arthur represented more than losing Arthur himself. They thought the king's essence would endure if bound to his relics.
What was good
You
about
can't
him?
pick and choose with a soul, but that's exactly what Merlin
Focus on
did.
3 parts. Strength,
He
wisdom,
focused. He
courage.
left out 2 pieces. One tainted by the Four Dwellers' magic was
Okay.
deemed too dangerous.
Humanity.
The other was his humanity, the most fragile part.
Alright.
Merlin thought compassion and doubt were weaknesses, unfit for a king. Without them, Arthur became hollow. A king with power, but no heart. That way, Avalon's greatest failure was born. I tried, and I found his humanity.
Okay.
It's here, bound, kept safe. But the Four Dwellers' aspects was left to drift, untethered between worlds. Finding it needed more than magic. It needed someone like you. The
Me?
horrors you endured on that island gave you something no one else has. You can move through the weirdness.
I guess so.
Touch it, and return whole. That's why you found the king's soul, bound it to yourself and came back.
So you're saying all of that, everything I went through was all part of your plan? So I'm just another experiment with you like the ones on that island?
No. The asylum treated you as a subject. I see you as a savior. Your suffering gave us a chance. And for that, I can see you still doubt.
I do doubt you. What do you want to achieve?
I want to bring back our king, whole and complete.
Why do you want this so much?
Because I've seen what happens without him. Weirdness preys on the weak, and if ever they're left without him, without guidance,
Yeah.
if things continue this way,
Even if he's old, what if the people won't follow him?
they will follow him. That's what people do.
I don't know.
Help me bring the king back. Hold it. Now you need to go first. I made my case. This is the only way
for Avalon to survive. I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of leaning towards not bringing him back. King Arthur himself told me, you know, like, if it has to mean, you know, ending him for the betterment of Avalon, then I should do that. And I think we should oblige. Oh, Caradoc is back. Yeah, how are you getting so ahead of me, brother?
I was there when it all began. When Arthur first set foot on Avalon. I was a knight in his army. We believed in him, in his dream, in his kingdom. And for a while, it was glorious. Every battle felt like a step closer to peace. Every sacrifice justified by the dream we shared.
Yes.
But then came the cost. The war crimes, the impossible decisions, the massacres, slaughters, and irrational cruelty. We turned from knights into butchers, all because his dream demanded it of us. At first I told myself it was necessary, that it was the price of building something great. But the longer it went on, the harder it was to believe. That's when I realized Arthur wasn't a god, a savior, or a king. He was just another man.
I mean, on the base of it, technically, yes. I guess so.
And no man should have the power to demand such sacrifices.
True. Probably right about that one. And you want to kill him once and for all. I've heard that before.
But do you understand why I want it so much?
No, by all means. Because they made you immortal in the process. Because you hate what you've become. Because you feel betrayed.
I'd like to believe that after 600 years I've moved past pettiness.
Okay then.
You need to understand that people thought, and still think,
yes,
that he was more than human.
Okay.
But he wasn't. He made mistakes.
Everyone
just
makes
like
mistakes.
Any man. And the cost of those mistakes was always paid for by others. I've seen what happens when people cling to kings and myths.
That's true, it's not great.
They wait.
Yeah, it's not
they
great.
Follow. They waste their lives on promises that never
Now
meant
you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right.
But that's not my problem. I'm not here to fix Avalon or to free anyone. What comes after doesn't matter. Let it all burn. Let it rot. Let it rebuild. I won't be here to see it.
That's a bit selfish. That sounds a bit selfish then. If we destroy Arthur, the Round Table can just call on someone new to replace him. You think that people can stand on their own against the weirdness, the monsters? You want people to face adversity without guidance and isn't that just chaos waiting to happen? What if your way leads directly to people's fall and demise?
Then let it. If this world can't stand without a dead king propping it up, maybe it deserves to fall.
You got a point. You got a point. Even if I destroy Arthur, not true.
Arthur's the only myth that still holds weight. And when he's gone, the rest will rot with him.
Fair.
A puppet king, another empty throne, none of it will last.
I don't disagree. That's why I am
They'll
siding
keep
more
pretending
towards
for
you.
a while. Maybe they won't.
You think that people can stand out against the weirdness, the
Let
monsters?
them stand, let them fall. It's not my concern. If the weirdness takes them, so be it. At least it won't be another king's failure. Another lie propping up a dying world. It'll just be what it is.
See, that part I don't like, but you want people to face adversity without guidance, leadership, isn't that chaos?
Call it chaos, call it freedom, I don't care. Let them rise, let them fall. Let them tear each other apart.
He's not making it easy to side with him.
It all come down, to see the last lie collapse under its own weight. What comes after? That's for the ones still standing to figure out.
I guess so.
I've lived longer than any man should. Seen more than anyone should ever bear.
Fair.
And I've waited centuries for this moment. This chance to end it all. To end him.
Fair enough. Aaron made the case that people need Arthur, that they can't face the witness. Aaron believes the resurrection will be different. He says it's the only way to save Avalon.
Orin's a druid. That's what they do. They believe. They believe in myths, in symbols, and some of them believe in saving Avalon.
I want to save Avalon, though, also. You don't believe Avalon can be saved? You don't believe it's worth saving?
I don't believe it's my decision to make. Not Orin's, not
Fair.
Arthur's.
Good answer.
Not mine.
Good answer.
I've watched this cycle turn too many times.
That's a very good answer.
I have no stake in what comes after. Only in making sure this nightmare finally ends.
Fair enough.
We were fools to tamper with forces we didn't understand. Resurrecting Arthur, infusing him with powers of the weirdness. We didn't just bend the natural laws. We shattered them.
Fair
Such
enough.
violations of nature's order cannot go unanswered. The bill comes due, sooner or later. Always.
Fair enough.
This cannot be allowed to continue.
I hear you, okay.
It's taken longer than I ever imagined. But now, here we are. You've done what no one else could.
I have.
What even I couldn't do.
Yep.
You've brought Arthur's soul back together.
I know it is.
Almost complete.
Yep.
But not quite. And because of you, I can finally finish what I started centuries ago. So, thank you for bringing us to this moment.
You don't thank me yet. I could choose to not help
Just
you.
one more step. The last fragment of Arthur's soul is waiting for you. Complete what you came here for. And then we'll meet again.
Damn.
As allies or as enemies.
Damn.
That's up to you.
God damn. Alright.
Find the last piece and let's end this. Whatever comes next, I'll be ready. I hope you will be too.
Honestly, me too. Arthur might one-tap me. Or whatever I might have to fight. I might get one-tapped, boys. I might get one-tapped. Here we go. So we spoke to Orin. We spoke to Caradoc. One would assume that I would speak to Arthur. Yo. Yeah, this Avalon is nice. Yeah, this place is nice. Oh my god, guess who's here? It's Hop! Hop, give me some good advice before I go.
You've come.
I have.
The one who carries what's left of me.
Wait, are you Arthur?
Please, don't come any closer. Don't force me to think about coming back again. Just let me finally die.
Huh.
Because I've had enough.
Oh, fair.
Enough of
Fair. What's up, Matthew? How you doing, brother? Imagine dying from one line of code through.
Enough of being used, shaped, and forced to be something I'm not.
Ah, fair enough, Hop.
Do you know what it is like to be a king of nothing?
No.
To see the people you swore to protect suffer because of your choices? Or worse, in your name. I've seen towns burnt to the ground, families destroyed, all because someone thought it would serve the greater good. And they called it loyalty. They called it justice. I've been dragged through.
Matthew says you're doing okay. That's good, that's good. How's the assignment coming along?
Me. And I'm tired.
We got a program and don't wanna.
Of the weight.
Good time when that
the
happens.
Expectations.
When is it? Like, when do you have to get it done by?
Most of all, I'm tired of failing.
I hear you, Hop, honestly, and I've liked Hop. And if Hop is technically Arthur, then you know what? I'll give you your wish. What is it in death that you want? Peace, I'm guessing.
I want release.
All that.
I want to stop being a tool in their endless struggle. Kill me. Destroy the last piece of me and use the energy however you wish. Take it yourself and become the new king. Give it to someone else. I don't care.
I do like the sound of becoming the new king, but
or
queen in our case, but yeah. And Caradoc, you want to do?
He thinks ending me will free Avalon. But what then?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Without an idea, a light to guide them, they'll stumble, lose their way, and turn on each other.
I agree. I don't disagree with that.
Always seek something to
they always need leaders. The world always needs leaders.
Something to believe in. Take that away, and they'll tear each other apart trying to find it. Or worse, build something even crueler in its place.
Matthew says, I mean, the programming part won't. Programming part would like to get done by the end of the month, and then let next month be the testing phase, and ultimately have to finish all this by like September. So realistically, if you were to take a day off, how bad would it be? Or not even a day off. How about you just chill, play some games for like a couple hours, and then then start some work, bro. You just chill for a little bit, and then start the work today. Just don't procrastinate it. That's what I would say. Just don't procrastinate. What about Orin? He's trying to bring you back this whole time?
Orin wants a king.
He
not
does.
Me. He doesn't see the broken man behind the myth. He sees a symbol, a weapon to wield against the weirdness. But symbols aren't people. They're empty. And the more they're used, the more they hollow out the one who carries them. That's all I've ever been to Orin and the Druids. Do you know what it's like to be a weapon? To be forged?
I actually do.
Sharpened?
I do.
And thrown at every problem?
That's been my whole playthrough. I've literally been a weapon and a...
Not as Arthur.
And a bounty hunter, basically.
Not as the king. Just as a simple, normal human being.
Matty says, I've been chilling for too long, lol. I can't do this for another day. We'll play around. Got the AI in combat today. Shit. Well, if you've already been procrastinating, then you might as well better get started, bro. I thought you've been working the whole time. Oh shit. You're the human part of Arthur, so without you, he can't be all. Don't you care what happens with your next kingdom? You've been through a lot, but there has to be another way that doesn't involve your ultimate death.
Another way? There's always
I like that
another
adoption.
way, isn't there?
Oh, it's like another resurrection.
Cycle, another resurrection, another lie to keep the world spinning.
Hamanski says, don't forget to remember us when you do Game of the Year. Hey, I want to be dead. I want early access. Let me stream early access.
I don't want another chance.
Make sure that I got non-copyright music as well, brother.
Over.
I'll give you guys early access. I respect. My guy. You're the human part of Arthur without you. Can't go. Let's ask this one.
I don't care. Do you know how freeing that is?
I mean, I understand how of Arthur, whatever he is.
Orin gets his king, or Caradoc gets his ruin.
True, I understand
you.
You
feel the burden of all my failures.
I respect.
To not see my memory tarnished, my plans, goals, and ambitions dragged.
No, but that's the wrong reasoning.
To not see
I could say, would you not want to be part of the fix or solution to all of that then?
No more kingdoms built on my bones.
I hear you, man. I hear you. But, the wording could have been a bit better.
Isn't that what you've been doing all along? Carrying what's left of him?
I guess so.
You've already taken up the humanity I was meant to represent.
Yeah, I guess so.
Doesn't that prove Arthur doesn't need me anymore?
Yeah, but I don't want Arthur inside of me either.
I think is right.
I just want to do me.
That's all I can tell you. Because whatever you decide, it will finally be your choice. Not mine. Not theirs. And that's the only thing I've ever wanted. You hold the choice.
I don't care who you side with. Orin, Caradoc, or no one at all. You have all of my
Oh, is that an
strength.
option? Can I not side with
Use it.
either of them?
Take it for yourself.
And can I lead the kingdom?
Give it to someone else.
I want to take it for myself.
Want to know. Do what you
I want to take it for myself.
Just let me go.
I feel like I've helped
Rest.
The kingdom of Avalon.
Die. Please.
By all means, brother. Is that it? Am I supposed to stab him? I said let him die, so I killed him. I don't know. I stabbed him, boys. You going? Oh my god, why are you guys here, man?
Help me bring the king back. Now you need to go. I made my case. This is the only...
If there's an option C, I'm gonna take option C.
He's waiting for you.
Let me go.
Oh shit.
You carried a dying king across the bones of a dying world.
I have.
Now you stand before what started it all. An idea.
Alright.
I am the reason there must be an ending. I do not guide. I do not judge. I exist so that something can be chosen. I do not offer meaning. I require that one be made.
Fair.
You have brought all things to their conclusion.
I have, I guess.
Now, decide what must remain.
Damn.
Choose, and let the shape of the world
shit.
follow.
What if I take the king's soul for myself?
You will be seen. You will be followed. You will be blamed.
What if I choose Oran's path?
You will vanish into the story you chose to restore.
If I choose Caradoc?
You will break the frame, and what follows will not remember you.
Yeah, but that might be the best option. What if I give the king's soul to someone else?
You will shape the world to become its witness.
You'll shape the world to become its witness. Oh no! Boys! What should we do? What should we do? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, boys. I kind of want to do it myself. It says I'll be blamed. Who's the if I was to give it to somebody else, who would it be? I guess it would it be Hop? I'm gonna take it for my pocket self, fuck it.
Then the idea shall be claimed.
I'm taking it for myself.
Its burden made yours. But first, we'll have to bring silence to what refuses to be forgotten.
Okay.
If this is what you want, then take it, my friend. But promise me you will learn.
That's the
from
plan.
your mistakes.
That is the plan. Your soul is mine.
No, I won't let this happen. Not again.
I've been waiting to fuck you up. I've been waiting to fuck you up. Let's dance. Brother thinks he can win a fight against me. Ha! Now you cute, Caradoc. You fucking cute. Nice fucking cute, you know. No. Come on, then. Let's dance, Caradoc. I'm gonna eat the cabbage roll because I can. I'm gonna have a snack mid-fight. Well then, complete the ritual.
You think any other human could wield this power?
Shit.
I endured 600 years of pain, of suffering, of loneliness.
Is it?
I made the sacrifices, me!
Brilliant.
And now you think you can take it from me? The hubris. No. I reject your claim.
Damn. Oh shit. Holy shit. Are we fucked? Are we fucked, boys? Are we fucked? Are we fucked? Holy shit! Right. Alright, I see the situation we are in, huh? Okay, I see it. I see the situation we're in. God damn, why couldn't it be a 1v1, huh? Why couldn't it just be a 1v1? I might be able to make it a 1v1. All the way from here. Come on, man. All the way from here. I don't want to speak to any of you guys. What the fuck?
You carried, now you stand. I do, you now. You will shape.
This is a very curious ending, though. Let's try this. Let's try all of this. I don't know which one's the good ending, but they had to give King Arthur summons, by the way, otherwise I would have absolutely just fucked him up with my parry. There's a reason why Caradoc is like the second boss here. Come on, Ed. Listen, I gotta get to King Arthur. You don't mind? Fuck, I need to equip the... Hold on. Hold on. Damn. Removes target summon. Yeah. This is how it should work. I think this should work. Back. I guess I'm just gonna have to fucking... I just have to put myself in the mix of it. Hold on. We need to put some fucking... some potions, yeah. Coming in.
took Arthur's power for yourself.
There you go. Thank you.
Whatever drove you, need, ambition, or will alone, the strength of a king was now yours to command.
Thank you.
Maybe you weren't ready. Maybe nobody ever is.
Maybe.
But you decided to try.
Yes, sir.
It's a heavy thing, trying to do right where others have failed.
Yes, sir.
Still, you stepped forward, carrying the soul and every choice that brought you here. You ruled not as Arthur reborn, but as yourself, flawed, resolute, untested. Avalon changed beneath your hand, and history will decide what that truly meant. With One Eye and Captain Brandon working side by side, the South found a peace it hadn't known in years.
Yay!
The roads stayed open, the fields were guarded, and the people finally felt safe.
Yay!
No
That's a good
longer
start.
bound to Camelot or the Knights of the Round Table. It became a land ruled by its own people on its own terms.
Happy days.
The men here stayed in Kuanacht, but Yvain failed to rally the minds and hearts needed for his Grail quest. With no clear leaders and rising tension, both Kuanacht and Camelot grew fragile, drifting toward division, with no one left to hold the line. You awakened the giants.
I did.
And with them at their side, the Dal Rita conquered Camelot.
Happy days.
As the capital fell, the customs of the tribes spread across Avalon.
Vibes.
Not everyone welcomed them, but the change had already taken root. Feargas was named the new Galahad the Loyal.
Yay!
With One Eye and Brendan backed by the Dal Rita, the Forlorn Swords, he saw that the South's alliance was strong enough to stand on its own.
Good man.
He urged Camelot to leave the South in peace.
Good man.
And turned his attention to securing the rest of Avalon. The captain led the South to independence, breaking all ties with Camelot. Under his rule, the Horns of the South flourished. Merchants, pilgrims, and adventurers returned to the roads, and prosperity once again reached the far corners of the land.
Yay!
One Eye ruled the South, with the Horns of the South at his side. Over time, the Dal Rita of the Fallen Swords rallied to his banner, forging a unified force.
Yay!
With the South secured, he stood in a strong position to launch future conquests across Avalon.
Oh, okay.
Nianta left Kuanacht with Yvain, and her fate remained unknown. Yet among the people she once served, tales of her devotion and courage endured, and her name was remembered with respect.
Okay.
Maggot chose to remain in Kuanacht, and the people stayed with him.
Okay.
Over time, they grew to trust him and often sought his wisdom. In time, he took on an apprentice, planting the first seeds of a new druidic tradition. Eothra left Kuanacht alongside Yvain, despite concerns about his age. His fate remained unknown, but the people admired him for finding purpose at the end of his life. And spoke of him with lasting respect. Ailey turned to the merchants for support, and for a time the hospital prospered.
Oh yes.
But when they began charging patients for care, she walked away and opened her own small practice, refusing to serve profit over healing.
Okay, that's not bad.
The Volker joined the rest of the Dal Rita without a matron and without Mathar's blessing.
Yes.
Even so, their warriors kept the ferocity they had once been famed for. Tempered now by a clarity that left the other tribes uneasy. They were respected, but only barely. For what greater dishonor is there than turning one's back on the goddess who had made them what they were?
Nah man, fuck that shit.
Ingui turned away from the eternal sleep, choosing life over dreams.
Yeah.
In time, she
That's what I'm
began
talking
to
about.
rebuild the Thoid among the living.
Oh yeah.
Planting the first seeds of a new future for her scattered people.
Nice.
Under Stronner's leadership, the Ulfra found new strength.
Yeah.
He rebuilt the tribe and reunited them with the rest of the Dal Rita,
Yay.
restoring their place among the tribes of the Forlorn Swords.
That's what I wanted.
With the Stagfather slain and the old bonds broken, Balaam led the Svine towards a new path. He opened the tribe to the other clans
Yay.
of the Dal Rita and guided them to settle in the Mather mines.
Vibes.
You accepted the mycelium's offer.
Oh yes, I did
and
do
let
this.
the spores consume
I did do that.
Sagramor's body.
Yes.
Now the kingdom lies under fungal control. Its people connected, obedient, and slowly fading into the roots that feed the spores.
Vibes.
After returning to Camelot, Killian lived quietly for a time. When he vanished, few asked questions. Unsettling rumors had always followed him, and most preferred not to remember.
Fair enough, he was a bit of a weird lad. Wow! Well, there you go. But I wish that we kind of got more about us. I mean, I guess we... No. I guess I'm kind of happy with my ending. Yeah, there we go. GG's. GG's, chat. That's that. Once you're asking is this the end? That was the end. That was the end indeed. Overall, chat, I'm happy with my ending. I think Arthur was flawed, as you can see. Even in the end, he was fucking psychotic about his power, and he even tried to stop me from taking it. Hob wanted to die and peace, and I've always liked Hob, and I think we did what was right for Hob. Caradoc was psycho, and I think he had his intentions seemed good, but was very blurred by his own vendetta and agenda for his personal stuff. Oren, I don't really care about Oren and fixing up Arthur. I mean, him and Arthur, same boat. Ultimately, I kind of wish I got to know the Camelotians, but when getting to know speaking to the tribes and just the people around Avalon, it always seemed like the Camelotians weren't really liked and stuff. So that's why I went to side with the tribes. I wanted to unite the tribes, and I always tried to do what was best for the people around Avalon that I've met. You know, the actual people, not the kings, the queens, your princes, the leader, whatever. I didn't really try to do what was best for them. I just tried doing what was better for the people. And in terms of the Horns of the South, very happy with how that went. Kuna seemed very bad though. I don't know what happened with Kuna. They said it like they were leaderless and stuff, but I guess I thought I did what was right for them. Maybe I fucked up something. I don't know. Maybe it's because I couldn't convince the one guy to come with Yvain on his quest or something. But I ultimately I'm still happy with my decisions I made there. Fallen Swords, very happy. I wanted to unite all the tribes, and that's what I did. I said the giants still there, so you know we got them if we ever need them, I guess. Oh yeah, and I guess they would be under my control as the new king or whatever and the leader. So yeah, happy days. But like I said, you know, like the narrator said, you know, we led with we took a risk where others have failed. That was the challenge. And hey, it might not have been perfect, but nothing truly ever will be perfect. And I think I just did my best. I think I did what was right for the people. It seemed for 80% of it that I had a good, happy ending, I'd say. So yeah, happy days. Happy days. Very happy with that. Nishle. The end. Good, bad, or the ugly end. Tell you now, Motsky, because I know you're at work. You need to do a review like 5 minutes. We can do a review video, potentially. Shouldn't try to be the man of the people. I did try to be the man of the people. What is the next game? They didn't know Shoni will leave a man. Yeah, we can do it. I think I got a good ending. I think I got a good ending though. Next game. And I got Robocop. Yeah, so the next game's will be rematch for a bit, and then I got Robocop. And then there's like I said, there's a couple of games that they add on Game Pass that I need to play on stream as well. So there's quite a few games lined up. So yeah, we shall do that. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with everything. Robocop indeed. I'm excited to play Robocop. But rematch is coming out on the 19th, I think. The 19th. So tomorrow there might just be a watch along. Because Real Madrid are playing tomorrow. Tomorrow, let me just type it for Amonski so he knows. Next day. So yeah. Terminator Dark Fate. Is there a new Terminator? I didn't even know if there was a Terminator game that's out or coming out. There's a James Bond game that's coming out, Nish. I don't know if you've seen that. The James Bond game looks incredible. I think it's the same guys who made Hitman. Are making James Bond. So I don't know. Amatsuki says I don't know. Joking. Nice one. But yeah, chat. I'll give a quick review now, of course, for people watching in stream. In terms of the gameplay, it took a while to get used to. Once I got used to it, it's pretty fine. It's nothing crazy, nothing special. Listen, I can parry. There's no surprise to that. If you know how to parry and stuff, the melee thing, you gotta put in a lot of a grind to get the reward towards the end. If I was starting this game or playthrough again, I would probably like to try magic. Maybe I'd probably try to do magic or magical archery. That could be fun. It'll come with its own challenges because, like I said, you are gonna have enemies who just come at you, and you can't always necessarily get the range off and stuff. But I think it might. Ironically, I think you might be fine off at the beginning stages and everything else, but it might get over time worse, if that makes sense. Whereas the melee, it felt bad at the start, but towards the end and over here, especially considering my own skill into Encounter, it got easier and very easy. Once I got used to this different type of parrying style, it was easy. So yeah, no surprises about that. But the gameplay was fun. The levels, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad getting levels. Like I said, I think at the start though, it feels very bad. Towards the end, it gets a lot better. You gotta put in the hours for sure. It's a grindy game like that. Story was alright. I wasn't the biggest fan of the story necessarily. The whole lore and history of this didn't appeal to me. It wasn't put in a good way. But then again, I might just be a little bit undereducated in this regard. Usually I'm a sucker for all of this, but I don't know. This didn't hit for me. It was an alright story for me. The gameplay was most fun. I loved each of the three sections. The south, Fallen Swords, and Connacht. I love those three areas. Have no complaints. I liked all the caves, the tombs, and all of that. That was good. I liked the trials, the shrines. That was fun. I loved the skill tree. That was very well done. Armor and weapons, I feel like there wasn't a good variety. I think you could have definitely had a lot more variety. But once I got Percival's set, I mean, that's all I really needed, really. I didn't feel like I needed anything else after that. So I think that you could have added more variety like that. But I love the loading between fast travels. That was done very well, because there's no loading time at all. It's just instant fast travel, unless you're going into like a tomb or something, then you get a loading screen. But the time traveling and everything like that was good. Graphics and stuff was not bad. It ran well. Remember, it is a smaller team, whatever, so there's expected bugs here and there. They are working on all of them, I'm sure, but yeah, not bad. The side quests had a lot of meaning. So overall, I'd probably say gameplay I'd give a 7. Graphics and stuff I'd give an 8, just because graphics and performance I give it an 8. It ran well. It wasn't bad. Story I'd give a 7. Overall I'd give it a 7. I'd give it a 7. Nothing lit up the world for me, but it was a fun, good grind, is what I'd say. It's a fun, good grind. Wasn't really interested too much in the story. The side quest, at least it had meaning, but it became a little bit tedious and repetitive. Like I said, it's a grind. If you want to grind and you want a game to put hours in, and you like the style of combat and gameplay, this will be for you. But for me, it's alright. I'll just give it a 7. And we take it from there, chat. We take it from there. Don't necessarily think it's a bad game, though. Matthew said, ever thought of playing some smaller indie games? I have. I just never know which ones. But I always wanted to. I think when I don't have games lined up, I'm always scared to play the indie games. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just like, it's YouTube or stuff. Like, but I need to make it a habit where I do try the indie games, because I'm just like, I always get turned off because it might be short, or it might might not do necessarily well or anything. Always overthinking. It's a very bad habit of me. But when I don't have games lined up, I really should start doing more indie games. Just, because like I said, I always wanted to help them. Or just give recognition and whatever support I can do in my own aspect. So yeah, I need to start doing that, Matthew. But like I said, so tomorrow there'll be the Real Madrid watch along as the only stream. The next day we're gonna do rematch. Rematch is just coming. It's like, it should be out then, and it will be on Game Pass. So I definitely am gonna do rematch for a day or two. Let's see how I like it. Definitely for that one day we're gonna do rematch. After rematch, there's RoboCop. I got RoboCop. I've been wanting to play that game for so long. I want to play it. I got RoboCop. And then there's two or three other games on Game Pass that are getting added, or that already are added, that I want to stream. One is the Tom Clancy one, which it's a Tom Clancy game I haven't played yet. There was something else. Fuck, I can't remember the other one. There was something else. So I got all of that lined up, chat. All of that lined up. So happy days. Happy days. This is a long stream series, though. 15 episodes. That's a long playthrough. I think what's been my longest was Valhalla or Cyberpunk my longest. It's one of those two. I think Cyberpunk and Valhalla are my longest, and I could have made Valhalla even longer, like I said. But happy days. Yeah, happy days, chat. As always, though, thank you all very much for coming to stream and spending some time with me. I highly appreciate it, as always. Shout out my members, Amansky, Shayla, Nemisha, and Rishi for their support. Remember, chat, if you guys do want to help support the channel, you can by smashing a like on the stream if you haven't already. Do subscribe if you guys are new. And chat, yeah, I shall see you all very soon. Goodbye.